Okie doke, a few words on the rebound effect. The idea of rebound dates back to Jevons, 1865, which you can read on the web. He argued that future scarcity of coal would be made worse, not made better, by innovations increasing the efficiency of technologies based on coal. The reason being that such innovations would lead to a large increase in the use of coal-based technologies. Now that is actually an example of this kind of thing, right? Substitution out here. So if coal gets cheaper, we're going to shift in Jevons time from like horse and water power more into coal power. That's what happened when Watt invented the steam engine and so on. We stopped using horses for stuff and used more and more coal. That's not really what we think of as rebound today. But the idea has been picked up more recently by energy and ecological economists, where it's been named the rebound effect. And here we're much more thinking about the consumption side of the economy. So to define, typically anyway in this rebound literature, to define rebound, assume an economy in which total energy use is R. Focus on production of good I using, among other inputs, augmented energy flow, ARI, RI. Rebound is present when an increase in the energy efficiency, ARI, by a factor X leads to a reduction of R, total energy use, by less than RI, 1 minus 1 over X. Okay, so what is going on here? I'm just going to pause this. Okay, so we've got total energy use R, but within sector I, we've got energy use Ri. And then within that sector, we've got this expression here. So if X is 1, so a reduction, rebound is present when an increase in energy efficiency by a factor X leads to a reduction of R, blah, blah, blah. So if X is 1, a factor 1, that's no change, right? If X is 1, then Ri, 1 minus 1, that's naught, yeah. So if there's no change in energy efficiency, then we're going to see no change in R. But if X is 2, say, if there's no rebound, then we have 1 minus a half. That's a half. We halve energy use. All else equal, we'll halve energy use in sector I, and overall energy use, big R, will go down by that amount. Okay, half. But to the extent that it doesn't go down by that much, we've got rebound. Okay. Both income and substitution effects may contribute to rebound. An increase in the efficiency ARI leads to a fall in the price of good I, which raises the purchasing power of consumers, an income effect, and it induces them to substitute towards consumption of the good I, a substitution effect. But typically that income effect of energy efficiency is going to be very small, okay? Because imagine, okay, planes get a little bit more efficient. How much does that affect your overall wealth, which then feeds back into your demand for flights? Hardly at all, right? Unless you fly an incredibly, spend a very, very large amount of your overall income on flying, it's really going to be a negligible effect. So we can more or less ignore that effect. But what may be more significant is that when planes get more efficient, the cost of flying goes down, and that may lead you to substitute towards more flying flying got cheaper compared to other goods, I'm going to fly a bit more. Okay, that's a substitution effect. That may be significant. So that is rebound. The more powerful its rebound, the more powerful effectively the substitution effect is, the less effective are increases in AI in reducing R. And that is policy relevant. So if we're thinking that, oh, it's tricky to tax emissions, but we can just subsidize efficiency, well, that won't work if there's very strong rebound. Okay, so what's the evidence? That's the next video.